Hello, my name is Catherine Bush, and I am here today to inform you all on the benefits of breastfeeding and persuade all the women who hear this speech that why breastfeeding is the smartest and healthiest decision you can make for yourself and your baby. As a woman, choosing to breastfeed your baby is not only why your breasts are naturally given for you to do, it is also stated from WebMD.com that your baby is guaranteed a nearly perfect mix of vitamins, proteins, and fats given from breast milk to ensure your baby will be developmentally on track. WebMD.com has gathered statistical evidence to prove that breastfeeding leads to fewer ear infections, respiratory illnesses, and bouts of diarrhea for your baby. Now, if a greater chance for a healthy baby doesn't convince you that breast is best, here are some facts that benefit you, the mother, from breastfeeding. Also researched and stated on WebMD.com, breastfeeding mothers lose pregnancy weight faster, their uterus goes back to pre-pregnancy size quicker than non-breastfeeding mothers due to the release of the hormone oxytocin, and breastfeeding mothers have a lower risk of developing breast cancer, ovarian cancer, and osteoporosis. To elaborate on the first beautiful reason why breast is best, I will let you in on some of the key nutrients that are naturally and readily available in your breast milk. AmericanPregnancy.org states that human milk contains two types of protein, whey protein and casein protein, 60% being whey and 40% being casein. The balance of these two important proteins allow for your baby to have quick and easy digestion. Artificial milk, also known as formula, has more casein than whey and makes your sweet baby have a difficult digestion process. Whey protein, which again is available at a 60-40 percentile availability, also has great infection protection properties. 4 other proteins are also found in breast milk. These are lactoferrin, which inhibits the growth of iron-dependent bacteria like yeast and coliforms; secretory IgA, which helps protect the baby from viruses and bacteria, specifically ones that the baby, mom, and family will be naturally exposed to; lysozyme and biophysis factor are 2 other proteins that protect your baby from salmonella and other harmful bacteria. As a breastfeeding mother, increasing your nutritional intake of fish can help raise your protein levels of all these types of protein. Along with all these great proteins available in breast milk, there is also an immense amount of vitamins in breast milk. These vitamins include A, D, E, and K, and they are all absolutely vital to your infant's health. Healthline.com states that these 4 vitamins are fat-soluble vitamins in the human diet. Without vitamin A, your baby would have trouble developing its vision and would have immunity, bone growth, and hair growth deficiency. Vitamin D, also known as the sunshine vitamin, is beneficial to your baby to guarantee bone health and highly eliminate the chance of fractures. And don't forget the development of beautiful skin. Vitamin E helps prevent your baby from its cells becoming damaged and also his or her cells aging prematurely. Lastly, vitamin K is necessary because it supports bone health and calcification of blood vessels, potentially reducing the risk of heart disease. Generally speaking, all of these vitamins that are readily available in breast milk contain antibodies. KidsHealth.org states that artificial formulas do not contain antibodies, so that tells you right there that your baby will be at a higher risk of infection and illness if you do not breastfeed. If I have not convinced you that breast is best by this point, hopefully my next batch of positive information will change your mind. AskDrSears.com states 7 beneficial reasons to specifically just the mother as to why breastfeeding is best. As stated before, it reduces the risk of breast cancer. The more months/years you breastfeed, the lower your risk of cancer. Risk of uterine and ovarian cancer is also decreased. This is due to the lower levels of estrogen at the time of lactation. The less estrogen available to stimulate the lining of the uterus and breast tissue, the less the risk of the tissue becoming cancerous. Dr. Sears also states that non-breastfeeding mothers have a 1 in 4 chance of developing osteoporosis than breastfeeding mothers, and their non-breastfeeding mothers are more likely to suffer from hip fractures in the postmenopausal years. Breastfeeding also benefits child spacing and promotes emotional health for the mother. Studies show that breastfeeding mothers show less postpartum anxiety and depression than do formula-feeding mothers. It also promotes postpartum weight loss. As much as your baby is sucking the milk out of your breast, he or she is also sucking the calories. The majority of breastfeeding mothers return to their pre-pregnancy weight naturally without a workout regimen faster than non-breastfeeding mothers. Lastly, the financial gain from breastfeeding. With breast milk being as free as the air we breathe, Having to buy formula to feed your baby costs over $1,400 per year. Why would you want to do that to your wallet when it flows for free for as long as you want it to? Now that we have researched and documented all the positive reasons why breast is best, I'd like to introduce to you my son, who rode on this beautiful breastfeeding journey with me for 18 months. Myself and my son Dominic are living proof of these researched facts on breastfeeding. This 4-year-old little monster has had only 3 fevers and only 1 mini throat virus in his entire life, with no hospital visits ever. All the while, his mommy has lost all her pre-pregnancy weight and then some while breastfeeding, and even stuck to a fish-only dietary lifestyle while breastfeeding, and also never got sick while breastfeeding. If you are listening to this speech and still find difficulty with the desire or the action of breastfeeding, I urge you to contact the National Breastfeeding Helpline at 1-800-994-9662 for live one-on-one advice and counseling per your breastfeeding. You can also go online to La Leche League USA to find a local support group to help and motivate you with your breastfeeding at llusa.org. Happy lactating.